All right, now I'm going to show you how to use temporary tattoos on the glass, I don't know what you call these, marbles, beads, rocks, whatever you want to call them. You can get a bag of these at the dollar store. They come, I want to say there's probably about 25 or 30 of them in the bag, and they're only $1. So we, this summer, over Father's Day weekend, went down to downtown Disney for Cars Masters weekend, and they were promoting the movie Planes. Well, Carson is adamantly opposed to temporary tattoos and has a complete meltdown if you put one on him. And we also learned that if we put one on Mommy, he doesn't like it either and freaks out. So we've got a few of these that we didn't give away to some of our readers from our temporary tourist site that I wanted to use for some crafts. So I'm going to show you how to attach these to make these lovely little, I don't know what to call them, but little playing marbles, if you will. That way Carson can play with them, and if I wanted to, I could always put a magnet on the back of them and attach them to something. But I'm more concerned with giving him, you know, things that are tangible, touchable, and tactile. So it's very simple. We're gonna cut. Actually, I've got a couple left here on this pack, so I'm gonna use this one. All right, so I've got my rock and my temporary tattoo, and I still have the plastic on there, so because while I'm lining this up, I really don't want it to stick yet. So I'm gonna see about placement, and I actually don't like the coloring on this rock with this one, so I'm gonna go to a different one, different shape. That one actually works better. Okay, so I like that one. So it's very easy. Because these are temporary tattoos, they do have some stickiness to them, so when you take that clear part off, pick up the rock that you're going to use. Again, very carefully find how you liked it lined up, and then push, cut, there we go. Okay, so now I've got it cut, I've got it put on here. I'm going to grab my wet rag. I'm going to put my rock with temporary tattoo on it. Just like when you're putting it on your skin, you want to make sure that it's good and wet. So all I'm doing is I'm just pushing it down on a wet washcloth. I made the mistake a few times of trying to remove it too soon, and just like with your skin, it doesn't stick to the surface of what you're trying to attach it to, but to the paper still. So now I'm going to take a quick peek at it. So looking at it on this side, it appears to be wet everywhere, and you can tell that looking through the glass. But the real trick is to take one of the sides and just start lifting. And there we go. Oh, a little piece tried to stay on it, but it laid back down. Now I do recommend using the piece that you just pulled away, making sure that it's still damp. And if you want to move anything around, do it with that to smooth anything out. Now, it's on there, as you can see. I'm going to blow on it a bit to dry it. But even doing that, remember these are temporary tattoos, so it can come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on again, this is a bottle lid top. To what? I'm not sure which bottle it came from, but I don't have to use it anymore, so it became part of the crafting kit. So I'm going to set my rock on top of it. A little Mod Podge rather. And usually I don't recommend using your fingers with Mod Podge, but for this one I do because it's faster. All right. That's all I'm going to need is that little dab of it on top of there, and I'm just going to use my finger and very lightly I'm going to push that around and wipe my finger off, and I'm going to let it dry.